Hey, what's going on? My name is Daniel Miller. I am a manager trainee for Case Farms, and I just recently graduated from college. I'm here today to reply on Tony Robbins' greatest secret ever and answer the questions that he put on his video. I hope that the questions that I answer will help you guys stay positive and stay motivated on your goals and your dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, just reply back on this. I should put it on my webpage, and I'm also putting it on this webpage that I saw. Um, Question number one: what was the toughest time in my life that I got? The toughest time in my life, I had to say, was around 2010, 2011, because there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and it was like my third year at NC State, and I have went through a lot in trying to go through school, go through my problems, and also having some family problems at my home. Um, it was just a crazy, crazy time for me because I lost the confidence that got me into NC State, and I didn't know what to do. It was just a downward spiral. Um, yeah, 2011 was pretty hard on me on the fall because of my grandfather passing away, and I took that pretty hard. I took that really, really hard because he was a major influence in my life. And a couple months after, it was like 8 days before my birthday, I had a good friend from high school passed away from cancer, and she was like a year younger than me, probably a couple months younger than me, and it just took caught me off guard, and I was going through a pretty crazy time. I've gained like a lot of weight for myself. I was up to about 285, and I'm only 6'1", and that was a lot of weight on me, and a lot of stuff started happening to me. I couldn't. It was just, it was nuts. It was just things that were happening to me. People was trying to avoid me, and I'd never been to a situation. And on top of that, I failed a couple classes, and I had contemplated about quitting school and just going back home. Uh, it was just I couldn't believe what was going on in my life, and I couldn't. I wasn't focused on school. I wasn't focused on work. I mean, I was doing so many things and not taking time for myself and trying to do all this secondary stuff. I was working three jobs. I was in a fraternity. I was in like 4 or 5 clubs, which three of them I was an officer in that particular club, and I was going to school full time, and it was crazy because I was just starting to be an unpleasant person, and be honest, I was starting to be a prick, and that wasn't the way I was raised. I was When I got to NC State, I was happy and I was excited. It was like one of my major goals that I got accomplished. And year after year after year, it just started to fade, and I started to lose focus on my true potential. Question number two: what pulled me through these problems? What pulled me through these problems were in 2012, once I finally just decided I had enough of the big life in the city, and I just wanted to go home, go back to the country, and just restart everything. Just focus and see what problems I had, and just re-strategize and just go through them, like, because I had no control. I lost everything. Everything was just spiraling out of control, and I just felt like if I got away from the city and start back from basics, and I think that life will turn out really well. And it was my cousin. It was my cousin Nick Probst who got me got me focused, and he got me onto the video called The Secret and the laws of attraction. Once I started looking at that video and started looking at the video over and over again, I always felt like, boom, I can restart my life again. And I started listening to positive motivational tapes, and just started refocusing all the to the positive side of my life and all the things that I had to be grateful for, and just letting the negative stuff go. Um, let's go. Question Question three: what was my life before these problems? I was a pretty lucky go guy. I was happy, and once I got my acceptance letter from North Carolina State, I was so excited to go to college for the first time ever, and just I never saw myself, especially after I graduated in 2000. I never saw myself going to college. I always saw myself like getting married, working a 9 to 5 for 40, 50 years, retiring and dying. That was it. I never thought that my life could change because of the situation and the environment I was in, being in the ghetto and being in the projects. And that's what just clicked. I just went to community college and I just said, you know what? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to be successful. And I started enjoying the smaller things in life. Um, I used to ride my bike. For the people who know me, I used to ride a bike from my hometown, Kannapolis, all the way to Chapel Road, which is not far, about 3, 4 miles. And I just started, sometimes I'll walk to work, sometimes I ride my bike to work, and in the rain, snow, sleet, didn't matter. And I enjoyed that. And I was a pretty happy guy. I was in shape, and I was focused on getting into NC State, and life was pretty good for me. And I say that I enjoyed state until I started getting around negative people around 2008, 2009. I noticed a difference, and it just started coming down and coming down and coming down. But before then, I was a pretty good dude. Question four: what did I do to turn everything around? Um, Basically, like I said in question one, I started watching like stuff like The Secret, and started watching videos of Tony Robbins and Les Brown and Zig Ziglar and Jack Crow. And I started reading a lot more. I started listening to tapes more, um, just to reprogram my mind, because I knew that life couldn't suck this bad. Life had to be beautiful, and I mean that's what I wanted, just the beauty in the life and the positivity. And I just started getting negative people out of my life, and that was really a main goal. Just start getting negative people who were just so whining and complaining about everything. I just got them completely out of my life, and stuff started to change, and I just started refocusing. I told myself I was gonna lose some weight and get back to the gym. My cousin got me back in the gym, and I started losing weight. I mean, first month I lost 15 pounds. Second month I lost 10 pounds, and third month I'm lose about 7, 8 pounds. I'm starting to gain muscle, starting to lose a lot of fat. I changed my diet a little bit. I ain't gonna say a lot, a little bit. I still need my candy, but it's just I just reprogrammed my mind and just started doing things for a positive perspective of life. And one of the main things is stop watching TV, especially the news. Stop reading the newspapers, all that stuff. Stop listening to bad drama. That really changed my life. And my I have to give credit where credit is due. I have to give credit to my cousin, because he thought of his concepts, and I was just following him. And if it wasn't for him, I really don't know where I'll be right now. I'll probably still be fat and ugly. Fat and ugly and mean. Question number 5. How's life better? Life's getting a lot better, you know. I was focusing. I got the job that I want, and you know, it's just I wanted my career to start off in the poacher industry, and I'm getting the job that I want after working hard, after months of finding, trying to searching, and I finally got it. Um, a lot. I feel a lot better. I feel like the guy I was before I got to school, or before my problems started happening, and you know, I'm truly focused on doing a lot of stuff, especially in agriculture, and trying to make other people's lives a lot better. And it I mean, sky's the limit. I'm not thinking, you know, atmosphere, nothing like that. I'm thinking space. That's how deep I'm going, and it's gonna be enjoyable time. But if y'all got any questions, concerns, comments, other life life goals that y'all trying to do, you know, just give me a comment. Cause I know how it is to go through tough problems. The me growing up poor and sometimes not knowing I was poor. I mean, we had food. You know, me growing up poor, growing up in a single parent home, you know, drug infested, you know, living in the ghetto, seeing people get shot, people get hurt, you know, ambulances, just drama, drama, drama. And turning, going from that environment to going to a good environment where your life is prospering and you want to live more and do more and just be more active and be a true participant in this thing we call life. So I know how it is when you go through the struggle and you have to work extremely hard to get to where you are. And all you have to do is just stay positive, believe, and just keep going. Just keep focused. Keep keep doing you. Make yourself happy before you make anybody else happy. Trust me, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to do that. And just like Les Brown, what Mr. Les Brown says, um, if life make if your life fails, uh, if if life makes you fail, make sure you fall on your back because if you can look up, you can get up. Thank you for this. If y'all got any comments, concerns, um, some feedback you want to give me, just hit me up. And I hope y'all have a blessed and positive day. And thank the gods for the many days that have given me. And I hope the gods bless you too. Y'all have a good day.